Hello and welcome to this short Facebook Live that I wanted to share with you. I just feel that there is so much uncertainty out there, so much fear, so much overwhelm right now, not just in the United States, but everywhere in the world. For me being German, the situation in Germany is that the whole country is in lockdown as well. And my children, my grandchild is there, my daughter is expecting her second child just in a few weeks, and everything is really uncertain right now how things are going to develop. And I wanted to take this opportunity to actually share an exercise with you that helps you to kind of connect with your fear, but also to let it go again. Because right now, when we are in fear, normally fear is something that we have when we are faced with a situation where we might be really threatened, like somebody attacks us in the street. But now what we are facing is actually a threat that is, first of all, invisible. So we don't know where it's coming from. And the other thing is that we are in this situation for days, weeks, maybe months. And if we stay in this kind of constant fear of what might happen tomorrow or the next week, am I getting sick? Will it affect my family? What is happening financially? If we stay in that for such a long time, I can tell you from all my experience and what I know, and which is scientifically proven as well, that the moment we are constantly in fear, we are in survival mode. And when we are in survival mode, our immune system shuts down. And that's the last thing that we want right now, because we need our immune system to function as best as possible. So what I would like to do, I don't really want to go too deep into that. It's a fact. And so what can we do in order actually to keep our immune system up? First of all, of course, it's nutrition. Give yourself as much good nutrition as you can. Maybe take some vitamins, yeah, fruit is very good. All kinds of berries are very good because they have a high content of vitamin C. And you might need to also add some supplements. I don't really a nutritionist, but this is just kind of what's common sense at the moment. And the other thing is definitely make sure that you get enough sleep. And the third thing that really is important is your what is happening in your mind. And I know we all have these kind of underlying fears of what's going to happen. But the most important thing is now, when you feel the fear, what are you doing with it? If you stay in it, it will compromise and maybe even shut off completely your immune system. So what can you do? First of all, don't blame yourself if you feel it. Because that would be, again, detrimental to your health. Acknowledge that you're feeling this fear right now. And then the next thing is just close your eyes, acknowledge your fear, and then sense where in your body do you feel that fear. Just scan your body and feel it. It might be a tight knot in your tummy. It might be somewhere like tension in your shoulders. It might be in your neck. It's often a constriction. It's a tightness. It's a sense of closure. So where do you feel it? And there's no right or wrong. It's just there. Go to it. And then take a deep breath in and guide your breath right into that area where you feel that tension. So breathe in and then guide your breath right there into this area. And imagine how your breath is actually opening up that area that has become tight or tense. And do it again. Breathe in deeply and then all into your belly, and then expand into the area where you feel the tension. And again, feel it where in your body you feel that tension, breathe into it and sense this expansion, this opening up of what's been tight so far now. Feel it open. Feel your body. And one more time, deep breath in. And bring it into the area where you feel the tension. Now you might have the very same kind of physical reaction somewhere in your body when it comes to worry, overwhelm, whatever it might be. Always acknowledge what you're feeling. And then in the next step, go into your body and feel where it's actually showing up in your body. And as I said, it could be anywhere. It could be in your hips, it could be in your legs. It doesn't matter. Just feel where does overwhelm, where does worry, where does it show up in your body. And then do what we just did with the fear. Breathe into it. Take a deep breath and guide your breath. Imagine your breath opening up that area. And do that as many times as need be. And once you have gone through whatever it is that you feel right now that is kind of constricting you and causing tension in your body, what I want you to do then is actually do the opposite. What we are doing now is actually think of something that really brings you joy and happiness. It might be a puppy, it might be your grandchild, it might be a summer vacation, something that you remember and that you have a strong emotional connection to, that brings you joy and happiness. And feel that again in your body. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in and feel into your body. Scan your body where you feel it. Where do you feel the joy? Where do you feel the happiness? Maybe even the laughter if you were with your grandchildren or your puppy and it's doing some funny things and your kids are saying something or grandchildren are saying something funny. Remember those moments and let them come into your body. It's not just in your mind. What I want you to do is to get out of your mind, bring it into your body and feel it. Feel the sense of expansion, of opening when you feel, when you think of something happy. And again, just stay with that. Stay with that feeling of joy and happiness. Where in your body do you feel it? And it's probably very close to your heart because that is something that when we feel joy and happiness, that's here. It's the same as kind of sadness. It's here as well. But it's really, unfortunately, what happens when we are faced with really stressful situations, which this coronavirus is right now, is that we go so much in our mind. We create stories and we create what is going to happen. So we are looking in the future, even though we have no idea what the future is going to be like. But we are going there in our minds, and now we have to, and then our body reacts. Instead, what we want to do right now is acknowledging what's in our mind, the feelings that we have, the emotions that are coming up, but then we bring it into our body, really feel it there, and take it out of our mind. Because our body can handle that. But if we stay in our mind, we are replaying that again and again and again, and it makes it bigger and bigger and bigger. And the reaction that we have in our body is getting stronger and stronger. And over time, it will really affect our immune system. So that is, for me, the most important thing that we can do is actually to get out of our mind, let go of this mental effort and the trying to sort things out. It's not going to happen. We are in this situation right now and we will be for probably quite some time. So take this exercise, do it every day. Whenever you feel there is something that seems to overwhelm you, that you're worrying about, come back into your body, breathe into it, let it go, and see what it does to your mood and to your health as well, because definitely it will keep your immune system up. And what I also want to say is that we as adults right now, it doesn't matter if we are surrounded by our children, grandparents, or parents, or then probably the grandparents as well. So whatever, whoever we are with, we wanted to stay strong. We wanted to be the ones that they can probably rely on. But that can only happen if we really take care of ourselves. And for me, that exercise is the best way to do that. So I leave you with that. I will come back maybe tomorrow and have something else for you that we can do. Probably we do some happy dancing tomorrow, because that, as again, lifts our mood, improves our immune system. And so I will prepare something for tomorrow. And I leave you with that, and take good care of yourself.